Architectural visualization in this tutorial means the ability to take your design ideas, draft them in AutoCAD, and present to your client. In the past, CAD drawings were printed and color was usually added by hand. We now have the ability to add color using raster editing programs. We can print that to paper, we can publish to the web, or we can transmit via email. I will touch on the use of Adobe Illustrator and Adobe Photoshop as these products relate to AutoCAD. I am glad to recommend VTC titles that deal specifically with the uses of Illustrator and Photoshop and will provide more in-depth coverage than I can in this tutorial. I'll discuss general topics directed to the use of some features enough to create 2D color presentations. For example, looking at this drawing file, I can select the plot option. I currently have a PostScript Level 2 plotter selected. It will be plotting to a file. I will select the preview, and as you can see, here's our sheet of paper. If I zoom in a little closer, what was a vector-based drawing becomes a raster-based image. And what can I do with this raster-based image once it is printed? For example, I can take that image into Photoshop. I can add color to it, and let me take you to an image that already has color added. Here's a floor plan. Created an EPS file from it and added some color in Photoshop and added some effects to that layer to create the drop shadow. I also added some background, and this is in no way completed. It is just the beginnings of the possibilities. This is a site plan which shows the drive, some trees, and some text can also be added at a later date. This is an elevation. Color was added, and some of the features in Photoshop were used to give it somewhat of a natural look. This is the image prior to receiving color in Photoshop. As you can see, currently the possibilities are unlimited, and I highly recommend going to architectural websites, clicking on the gallery or the portfolio links to get a better understanding of 2D presentation drawings.